or you are here.
What?
Now let's discuss this.
Discuss what?
Sit first.
Are you sure about this? Library section.
Before we proceed talking about the library section, let's define what is library first. As we know, library is a place that contains books, periodicals, and other material for reading, viewing, listening, and where books may be read or borrowed. This is an example of library. Now, why do you need libraries? Getting information from public books in libraries is often considered to be reliable and valuable as these books undergo several editing processes.
Of course, the ICCN or ISBN ensures that the standard will be followed in producing these materials.
Library is divided into different sections with their own function. Periodical section, archive section, reference section,
Collection section, Filipino section, internet section, NDR, library, non-private studies library, special collection, and technical section.
but today we only gonna talk about the technical section.
When we say technical section, it is the section where the processing and maintenance activities of a library's collection is being done. In other words, technical section is responsible for processing new books, ordering materials, entering materials, receiving materials in the library catalog for easy retrieval and labeling materials for the users. On choosing for a new book, Data Games for a library has 5 processes: identification, selection, acquisition, organizing, preparation. Let's further discuss about the 5 processes of technical section. For this scenario, you are the librarian. You have a library to carry and to look for. And now, your buyer or the user of your books is now looking for a new book to read or to borrow. And now, this is where the 5 processes of technical section comes in. What you're gonna do first is the identification, locating potentially virtual items to add to the collection or to your library. For example, the librarians or you will browse several online shops, book list, or library journal to look for a good item or good book to add to your library. In addition, reading reviews online about the items that you will be purchasing will help you to make the right decision to purchase this item. Second, the selection, deciding which of the identified items to add to the collection. Now you identified the items that you want to purchase. Now it is your time to select which of the identified item is the final item that you will be purchasing. Third, acquisitions. Acquisitions means pagkuha or to secure. Now you identified and select the items that you will gonna be purchased. You will now gonna secure these items so that the other librarians or other libraries cannot get them first. This third process is often used when the items that you purchase is limited edition. Fourth, organization. Now the items that you purchase are now finally arrived. What are you going to do in this process is to organize them, indexing and cataloging these items so that the user or the borrower on your library will easier to locate these materials on your collections. Fifth, preparation. The items are now organized. You, the technical librarian, is your time to prepare to display these items in a public view. Preparing this, it involves labeling, binding, preparing, conservation, and making these items ready for and maintained during storage or in a manner that allows for easy retrieval and maintenance of what is in a collection. In a library, this is also part of a preparation. We're treating books as your treasures and carrying them so it can last very long time. One thing to do that is by fixing the book when it gets a rip or a mark on the pages. Another way to treasure your book is by keeping it on the shelf in a special way or in a systematic way so that the other books don't get on top of it and make it dirty. You also want to make sure that the book is easy to get when you want to read it or for the user to get it.
Nowadays, accessing information on the internet is easy, but requires more discipline to check and validate. Factual and fictitious data are often merged together. Sources always have to be validated as it may be right or wrong.
Internet is a vast network that connects computers all over the world. Through the internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with internet connection. It includes commercial, educational, governmental, and other networks, all of which use the same set communication protocol. Internet information pays attention to reliability, accuracy, value, timelines, and authority of the source information found in the internet. Maybe quite varied information content, thus it's more difficult to determine its reliability and accuracy. I am to help you. To verify information taken from the different source, take into consideration the following. Skills in determining the reliability of information. Check the author. Check the date of publication or of update. Check for situation. Check the domain or owner of the site or page. Check the site design and the writing style.
Here are the skills in determining accurate information. First, look for facts. Second, cross-reference with other sources to check for consistency. Third, determine the reason for writing and publishing the information. Fourth, check for advertising.
Whenever using the internet, we must be cautious about false informations, as we can also be the tool of disseminating wrong information. Good and factual information, you give people the ability to protect themselves from false information.
Being media information is great.
I agree. And that's it for today.
Thank you for watching.